very specific scenarios. So definitely, probably only going to shoot a Shulk.
Yeah. Which we're excited for, honestly. His Shulk is so flashy.
For sure. And Elijmin has like such a unique playstyle of Shulk because a lot of the time it looks like he's just mashing.
Yeah.
But like when you really look at it, it's like all these nairs and fairs are like timed well. He knows when to go in, when to play safe.
For sure. Except when he's playing at Smacks. Because he just nared in the circle. for like 2 minutes. And it was great.
Yeah. I don't think that's anything we're going to see here in top 6.
Yeah, I don't know if he can really manage that against people who have made it this far. But we're heading into game 1. We're going to PS2 as we have every set so far.
Yep. And there's the Elijmin starting in speed. Although that's not even the Elijmin, it's just every Shulk.
Yeah, that's true. It's just kind of optimal to do that.
Yeah.
Taking it very slow, though. I'm used to Elijmin doing a little bit more button pressing early on, but that time he just kind of dashed back and forth.
Yeah, no, that's just the power that gyro has, just threatening to shoot it out whenever Elijmin tries to approach.
An option we could see happen if Jams opts to leave the gyro on the stage again is Elijmin could run up and counter it and use the extra distance from the counter to actually hit him.
Yeah, we're talking about how Elijmin usually plays very fast with the Shulk approaching a lot, but like Elijmin definitely can play slow.
Oh yes,
I've seen him time people out.
He has kind of several good players, including Sonics on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
This is Wi-Fi, but Elijmin is someone who's proved that Wi-Fi isn't necessarily a joke. Like, even though it's not the same game to every extent, it still can help you learn matchups and help you improve, and he has.
Yeah, and I think, Rob, kind of one of the most popular Wi-Fi characters, this is definitely a matchup that Elijmin will have experience against.
For sure, yeah. Now looking to switch Monados, get Jams in an even worse spot than he already is in.
Yeah, and Buster kind of working against Elijmin a little bit, but is able to make up for it with 2 weak back airs to take percent lead again. And there's that jump art trying to catch a high recovery.
We're seeing the chase. He's definitely making Jams have to respect every spot of the stage. Like, Elijmin can be anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, and nice laser angled up to catch out that jump, and there it is. Beside B, not going to be able to kill because of that shield art.
Yeah, so expertly switching between the arts that he was only in shield for a moment, losing movement speed for maybe half a second.
That was a bit of a risky fair because of that side B being out. And no punish off that F smash, but is able to roll through and F smash back on that one.
Yeah, trying to call it a spot dodge, but not getting the right option from his opponent, getting killed for it. Elijmin has to be a little bit more careful with how confident he is in his plays.
Yep. And yeah, there it is.
I'd be surprised
so high
if he actually went for an up B to catch him in the corner there.
Yeah, I thought that's what he was going to do.
Maybe he's saving that mix up for later. But classic Elijmin forward smash is going to connect, and now basically an even game, 1 string away from Elijmin being in the lead again.
Yeah, and one thing that I'm kind of thinking about is obviously everyone in Ontario here knows Elijmin, but Jams moved out of Ontario like we mentioned earlier, so maybe Jams doesn't know some of Elijmin's tricks. Wink, wink, up smash at ledge.
Yeah, it's entirely true. He might not be as experienced in this matchup because Shulk's not the most common character just in general. We are seeing some jumping auto fairs, but he is going to get retaliated on, and now he immediately goes back to speed mode, not trying to overcommit to anything. And this is the part of Elijmin's gameplay where it says it looks like mashing, but it's really not. He's doing things to keep space and stay in control.
And this neutral going to be played very slow for now. Neither player wants to take any hits, especially in Buster Art.
Absolutely.
Okay, makes it back. Okay. Gets the airspeed, but prematurely burns shield. Maybe a misinput on that, but
could put him in a bad spot with Jams having advantage, but he's actually quickly reversaled it.
Yeah. That gyro gonna knock Elijmin off the ledge a bit, so less to worry about.
And Jams expertly using the projectiles to actually stall out the art. He didn't have to worry about smash whatsoever there because he was off stage for the entire time.
Yeah, not only does it stall out the art, but it also messes with Elijmin's positioning on the ledge, so it's going to make it harder for him to space those 2-frame fairs.
Exactly, yeah, he couldn't even get a ledge trap going, even though Jams didn't do anything special. He just went straight to ledge and got off of it.
Yeah, and there's a back throw, not going to kill just yet.
Yeah, Rob is heavy. I don't think there was any throw that could have killed in that scenario.
Yeah. And yeah, again, not going for a jump art up B or just up B at all, so I definitely think you are right that Elijmin might be saving that for later in the set.
Absolutely. It's an important mix-up to go for, especially when you have a lot of trouble closing a stocks against a character like Rob. But the clash of iron wills here, Elijmin's very, very patient, but Jams is even more patient. His entire playstyle is based off how patient he is.
Yeah, you look at the timer right now, we're already below 3 minutes with 2 stocks both. Like, you're going to be able to find an F tilt and take a lead.
Yeah, that is a big deal for Elijmin. Now he has the stock lead and there's only 2.5 minutes left. He can just keep playing this slowly and it should go in his favor.
Jump art is going to be able to maneuver around the dare.
Yeah, Jam's going to catch him with that dare at ledge though. And we're back onto last stock. Only 2 minutes left in the game. Both players have to make something happen.
Yeah. I don't think this game will go to time.
No, but I think it's entirely possible for future ones too if they keep this pace up. Especially if they like go from this from the beginning in next game.
Yeah.
Okay, Elijmin's starting to get some percent off, but he's just 1% down. He still has to approach, and now he's losing his lead even more.
Yeah, the side B, but, you know...
Shield art saving his life.
Can indeed go into those arts while in hit stun. Shulk cheats. Okay.
Absolutely, but he only has 2 arts available to him right now, and that's Speed. He's going to die from a back air in mid-stage, not having shield to save his life there.
Yeah, and Speed art does make you take a little bit more knockback as well. So
I believe so. I have a picture on my phone. Hold on. I have a picture on my phone that tells us what the arts do. Yeah. I think, if I can find it. I think it's in my screenshots. I will be searching between games. If I don't say anything, that's why.
Alright, well. Elijmin gonna drop that first game to Jams, but both players show that they can very much play patiently. This could be a long set.
It really could. I think I lied. I don't think I have the picture on my phone. I think I might have deleted it. For space. Rip, I don't have the picture on my phone. Unless it's like a picture, but I know it would be. Yeah, so I don't have it. Rip. Oh well, point being, arts do stuff.
They do.
I've been temporarily flashing over the freaking random symbol.
Alright, and we are going to Battlefield here, which... not really sure how it'll benefit either player, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is a great stage for Shulk. I feel like he likes the space more, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it's awful for Shulk. I think maybe there were better stages though, but
yeah, anyway.
Depends on what Jam's banned as well.
He could be saving them for later as well, like all the mix-up and the stage picks. Could be looking for when the momentum is right. But Jam's just kind of going to box him out here. Rob does definitely have better up-close options than Shulk does, so he could be abusing the fact that when they do get up close, as long as he's playing smart, he can avoid the hit and then get a lot of punish. Ooh, a nice tech chase with the down smash from Jams there.
Yeah, and something that Elijmin can do to maneuver around those gyros when underground is the gyro is affected by knockback a little bit, and Shulk's sword is massive.
It's true, so he can down tilt and F tilt if he'd like to. Not opting to chase, respecting the slow pace that Jams is going to play at. Elijmin just letting him get away, but he's burning a lot of fuel.
Yeah, going to threaten those pairs, not actually commit to anything.
Yeah, is he actually just going to edge guard Rob?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, burning all the fuel. He knew that Jams needed to stall, and he just abused that fact and kept swinging.
Good from Elijmin, but Jams kind of did that to himself with how much he had to stall, but...
Yeah.
Back air from
that's going to be the zombie.
Is going to take it.
Some nice little strings coming out from Jams here, getting 25% on Elijmin, but Elijmin immediately going to answer back with a Buster Art.
Yeah, and you're going to be taking a lot of damage in Buster Art here, but does switch to the shield to reset the neutral. That's the other thing, even if, you know, people say like, oh, if Shulk's in the shield art, just camp him out, he can't do anything. But that's what Shield Art wants to do, is just reset the neutral. Exactly, yeah, he resets neutral and he gets positioning back, and once Shulk has positioning, he can start mashing those aerials, and it's hard to get in on him once again. It's just a free disengage school. We're seeing a nice little weave in with the jump art to stall out of it and dodge that back air we saw off the ledge. Yeah, really, really good evasion from Jams coming out there. Yeah. Now, can he hold the stall once again, or is he going to get edge guarded? Smartly going over the stage, but they get caught by up there and die at 79 with the smash art knockback. That's crazy. The classic Elijmin backslashing to ledge from really high up. A high backslash. And yeah, no, at this point, Elijmin already realizes he's at 125%. He can go and Buster Art pretty safely because more percent isn't going to mean much to him anyways. It's true, yeah. He's getting a lot of hits with these speed art fairs. Yeah.
Crowd pretty invested in this set.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be the down tilt check chase, and Jams got him back to last stock. We all know how explosive Rob is, and he only has one shield art to burn.
Yeah, but let's be real, Shulk also just as explosive with that smash art. Because Jams is realistically at kill percent right here.
Yes, but imagine how easy Eli could die from a smash art side B.
No, he can change his shield still.
That's true.
That Buster was definitely a misinput, I'd have to say.
Yeah, unfortunately, if he wasn't any other art, I think he could have just went for the dare there and closed it out.
But the up air not going to take the kill just yet. Goes back into smash art. Elijmin wants this kill. He wants to end the game and even out the set.
He is sharking with the dangerous smash art, and that fair not quite going to kill, so... Okay.
Yeah, and there it is. We see him chasing with those jump art fairs again. At this point, fair is probably so stale, but the back air is not, and that's what he's going to use to take game 2.
Evening up the score here. Battlefield did work out for him. I wasn't really sure why he went for it, but I mean, what can say? He knows more than we do very clearly.
Yeah. We'll see what Jams goes to with his stage counter pick.
I could imagine maybe like an FD or a town, something more flat, but also at the same time I could see him going for something more condensed as well, because he wants those up-close scenarios.
Yeah, so we're going to see small battlefield. If I had to guess, I think Elijmin probably knows to ban FD against Rob.
Yeah, for sure.
Because FD definitely probably Shulk's worst stage.
And one of Rob's better stages as well.
I'm guessing it's probably Shulk's worst. I don't know Shulk as well as Elijmin does, but making an informed guess. But game 2, not an FD. It is on small battlefield.
Yep, and Elijmin already getting a bunch of nairs in, but unfortunately I think speed lowers the damage you deal.
It does, yep.
So he only got 21% off of that, but he's got stage control, and that's the important part.
Those nairs going to be able to bounce those gyros back into... Yeah, the Buster down throw gets so much because of how so little knockback it has.
Yes, already having him at 80% unanswered, but finally getting caught by that gyro. Jam's making something happen in the corner here.
Yeah.
Shield art immediately ruining the momentum mode. The advantage that Shulk has.
Very early shield art, but that's not exactly bad because he won't need it until he's at higher percent anyway, so he has time to recharge.
Yeah, perfect. Jam's just going to go once again for the stall, but we might be seeing the up B come out soon because he is going very high.
We're seeing Elijmin start threaten with those jump arts more, so I think it's only a matter of time until we see him commit to an up B with them.
Yeah, likely wanting to close out a game with it instead of using it for an earlier stock. Not going to take a lot of knockback from that shield art switch. But as you can see, every time Jams gets into offstage scenario, Elijmin's immediately cycling his arts. He's going to smash, going to the jump. He's ready to get that connection. And we see it. He's also abusing the speed art, the burst range. He's from all the way across the stage getting that fair in with Jams not even be able to react.
Yeah, you know, something that you can people may think about when playing defensively in this Smash is that not to think of where the opponent is, but where the opponent can be. And with burst range like fair or like speed art, then you really have to account for how quick Shulk can be at any given position.
Exactly.
No, I thought we were going to see an up B there.
Same, honestly. Jams once again going high, making it back to the stage with a very well-spaced nair. Whiffing the bear there, though, it's a little bit of a confidence loser for Rob, and they really like to land those bears at ledge. Not the dare, though, is going to connect that. Now he's at 78% on the second stock, able to bring this back potentially.
Yeah, but Elijmin able to go into Smash, nothing to fear because he is at 0. Yeah, and really seems like Jams has learned from that first stock in the last game. He can't just stall out those arts infinitely because Elijmin will abuse that and make him run out of fuel. Yes,
exactly. Because Shulk doesn't need arts to be threatening. He still has a gigantic fair that has almost no lag. Just both players slowing it down at this point. Elijmin just abusing the fact that he has that lead and doesn't have to approach. Yep. It's a very important quality to have as a top player, is just to understand when you're required to actually commit. And he doesn't have to, so he's not.
Yeah, and something that we haven't really seen a lot from Jams here. Went for a little low recovery there before going back up.
Almost exclusively going for high recoveries this game, and it has gotten him punished a few times.
Yeah. Up throw and Elijmin gonna go into shield art. Does not want to be put in disadvantage at all. Just wants to reset this neutral again.
Yeah, opting to full hop out of the jabs there. Very smart coverage from Elijmin because he did land the fair because of it.
And into smash it. At this point, 138%. Almost anything from smash art Shulk will kill. But VR does run out before Elijmin can find a hit. But the sweet spot backslash.
Knowing he was going to position for the back air, Elijmin jumps from ledge with the backslash and is going to connect with a strong hit and kill. Jams, a loss for words after that one.
And that's not a move that you very often see from Shulk besides the recovery mix-ups. And tries to go for a greedy down throw F smash and Buster Art. That would have done like 60%.
Yeah, absolutely. It does so much percent, even without the Buster Art. But Jam's using a really nice slow back air there to connect the last hitbox of the move.
Yeah, and Elijmin also a full stock lead again, going into smash art. Gonna try to scare Jam, stall of that fuel a little bit. Jam is going high, stalls of the entire art. And Elijmin's had really good parries this whole set.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely practiced the matchup a lot.
Yeah, practice those nair timings, those up air timings.
Oh, but Jam showing he has his parries of his own, parrying the backslash and actually down tilting him before he gets to the ledge.
Yeah, and that gyro there at ledge, forcing Elijmin to play around it a little weird. But jump art is going to be able to increase that airspeed and get Elijmin all the way across stage away from Rob.
And I think a weakness and a strength that Jams has as a player is he's very patient even when behind. So despite the fact that he is not overcommitting and losing his lead even more, he's still not making a lot happen at the same time.
Yeah.
As I say that, he hits like 4 gyros though.
Not that it really mattered, but we did see the invincibility that Shulk gets when using Monado Arts. He activates when grounded.
Jam's trying to... I'm getting it off. My voice is tired.
I was going to get off that. We can both.
I mean, we could. I don't know. Jam's once again stalling to Elijmin. Just a little bit more patience. Going to get that fair and close out the game. We're up 2-1 now after losing the first game of the set.
Now he's going to start narrating.
We're going to hollow Bastion for game 4. A little bit of different plot layout than we've seen previously.
Bit of a different scene from what we were used to, and I think that this stage probably will benefit Shulk more, honestly.
Yeah, it could, but at the same time, like, Jams needs some sort of different scenario to be able to come back from this. Because Elijmin's very clearly figured out what's going on in the stages that they have played on so far.
Like, you lost to me and then you were already top 24.
So Jam's immediately going with an aggressive approach, trying to get a dash grab right off the bat. Different than he's used to, so... Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
Elijmin take those.
Yeah, all that's going on in Elijmin's head right now is we take those. So now Elijmin going to be playing with a full stock lead right off the bat.
Yeah, and like watching how he processed that information, he immediately stopped using arts. He just kind of stood still and noticed that like Jams has to approach him now, and Jams is a defensive player, so it's not his best strong suit.
Yeah. And Elijmin also, as we've seen in the last games, also a patient player. He really can just, like, if any game's gonna go to time, like it might be this one. Which is weird to say considering it's only a 2-stock game basically.
Yeah, but knowing he doesn't have to approach, Elijmin is very content to just stand there. As we're seeing him too, just there as well.
Yeah. That's an F smash, and wow, Elijmin all the way up to 3 stocks to 1.
This is a snowball. This is definitely not going to time, and Jam's got to make something happen. Maybe like a 0 death. The issue with that is he has to bait out, shield out before he can even consider going for them. Ooh, and a nice parry coming in from Elijmin, make the laser go upwards.
And yeah, with a full 2-stock lead, Elijmin can also afford to play a little more aggressively with his approaches too.
Yeah, and he's definitely no stranger to being able to do that, but unfortunately that gyro is going to snipe him.
He's going to give it right back to Jams.
Alley-oop right to Rob.
The parry into the air slash.
Yeah, a move that's a lot slower than most other LPs of a shield. You actually do have to parry to get it most of the time.
Yeah, but Elijmin goes into Buster.
Try and get the classic.
Yeah. But Jams has done his homework. He has heard the tales of the Elijmin up smash at ledge.
Yep, and he's ready to retaliate here. He's gotten a lot of percent on him, but unfortunately, Shielder just keep him out of danger.
Yeah. That's one thing that we haven't really seen yet, but Shulk definitely can do. And there's
the mix-up we were talking about for the entire set. Elijmin's going to air slash him off the top of the screen, and that is a 3-1 victory for Elijmin off of the SD.
Not the way you like to see it, but regardless, that is going to be the set for Elijmin. Moving on to loser semis.
Yeah, and as we're setting up our next set here, I'd just like to give another quick shout out to Happy Birthday coming to us in Burlington, Ontario on April 2nd, 2022. Hosted by none other than ABB